Hi, everybody. So my name is Kelly Dahl, and I am a double diamond with It Works Global. And first and foremost, I want to welcome you all. I'm super excited to see everyone jumping on tonight. Don't be afraid to turn your camera on so we can see your face. We love seeing faces. But we just want to take, first of all, we appreciate you taking a little bit of time out of your evening to learn a little bit more about what it is that we do. We are leaders with It Works Global, and we are a health and wellness company. So we have over 50 all natural plant-based products, and we've been around for almost 18 years now. And something that I like to share about the business that I had no idea about when I started was that we are a debt-free company. And so it took, I think 7 years after they started this company to go debt-free, but our company is very much focused on helping their distributors become debt-free themselves. So I love that about our company, and we're going to talk a little bit about debt and all of that good stuff. So I wanted to start out by telling you guys my story. I joined It Works Global in February of 2016. And at the time, I was working full-time as a nurse education specialist, so working over 50 hours a week. I was finishing my master's degree in nursing public health, and my son was 5 months old. And this was something I swore I would never, ever do. I just thought that people that did this sort of thing, were stay-at-home moms and they didn't have a career, or they were just women who were retired and looking for extra money, that kind of a thing. And I just swore I would never do something like this. So I was on maternity leave with my son, and I took a full 12 weeks because that was what we had agreed upon. And I went back to work, and we had gotten into a little bit more debt than we wanted to because of my maternity leave being unpaid, a portion of it. So I was looking, and my friend Harmony had been in this business for years, and I had watched her success and her business grow. And I thought, I should just learn a little bit more about it. And so I joined in on a party similar to this one. It was a little different. And thought, what the heck? I should give this a shot. So I jumped in February. My son was 5 months old. A few months later, I hit the second rank in the company, and so there was a bonus associated with it, and Brian's going to talk to you guys about that, but it's the same bonus that's being offered now. And then 6 months into this business, I actually was able to go part-time at my job. And you guys, truly, I joined this business to make an extra $500 a month. I wasn't thinking that I would make thousands. I was just hoping to maybe pay off some debt and go from there. And so 6 months in, I was making more than half my income as a nurse education specialist. And I was still finishing my master's. And so my husband and I decided, you know what, this will be easier. You can go part-time. That way you're not in school or work 7 days a week, because I was working 5 days a week, and then school, I had to be at clinicals a couple days a week too. So went part-time 6 months after joining this business, which was not even on my radar when I started. And a few months after that, just 14 months into the business, I replaced my full-time income and was actually making more money doing this from my phone in my spare time than my full-time nursing career, where I was working 50 plus hours a week. And I was in administration, so I was making really good money. And so I waited a couple months, and we continued to pay off debt and continued working the business. And we decided, something was just nagging at me, telling me I should come home. I should be home full time. There was no reason. I was making more money. Why not? So I quit my part-time. I had gone part-time, so I quit that, rewired myself, and I've been home since last August. And we just have our son, who's now almost 3. And at the time I left, so it's been almost a year. I put my notice in last August, which is crazy to think about. And it's been almost a year, and I left in September because they had a big review coming up that I decided to stay on. And we found out last August that we were pregnant, and it was a very complicated pregnancy, and we ended up losing my daughter in February. And so it was one of those things where it really makes you look back and think wow, that was God telling me that I needed to be home full time to go through everything that we went through with our daughter. And so it's just crazy how God really knows what you need when you don't even know, and prepares you for that. So that is my story. And I am going to turn it over to Courtney.
Hey guys, my name's Courtney. I am also a double diamond in the business. I'm so excited that you guys are here. I'm just going to start off a little bit about my story as well. So I got started um, after quitting my job. My son, I just got off maternity leave. I actually took 13 weeks off. I went to work for one day and decided to quit because it was literally the hardest day of my life. I cried the whole day and could not handle leaving my son. And so my husband just called me and told me that I could come home. And he worked night shift. So it was super hard because we were on opposite schedules. We were ever together as a family if I would have continued to work. So we knew it would be easier for me to be home, but we also knew that the bills were going to just keep on rolling in, and the money just wasn't going to, the bills just weren't going to stop, just because I quit my job and wanted to stay home. So, I was looking for things here and there, but most of all, I was praying about something that I can do from home just to make a little bit of extra money. And everything that I looked in, just you had to have all this experience, and you had to, sorry, I hope there's not too much background noise. My husband and my son are watching YouTube videos. But anyways, and all these things that I never got that gut feeling with any of them, and it's just nothing worked out. And then one day I was on Facebook and I saw this woman post a post, and I instantly got that gut feeling. And it was titled "For Moms That Want to Stay at Home" or "Stay at Home Moms." And I was like, okay, God, I see you. He put that out there just for me because I've literally been praying and praying about something that I can do from home. So anyways, long story short, I got started. My goal was to make an extra $300 a month. And because I knew that could help with groceries, date night, if I wanted to buy something for Elaine, I didn't have to feel too guilty. If I want to get my hair done, I didn't have to feel too guilty to do that. And of course, me and my husband he hates when I say this, but it's so true. We tend to get in a little bit more arguments than we do now about money. I don't know if anybody feels that type of way with their spouse, but we did. And it wasn't like he never made me feel guilty for not working, but it just gets stressful when you truly live paycheck to paycheck. And that is what we were doing, was living paycheck to paycheck. We could not save any money like we were used to. Things were really stressful. And so 4 months in the business, I replaced my full-time income. And for 4 months ago, 3 months ago, 4 months ago, I can't remember what month we're in right now, I tripled my full-time income just by this business, working it from my phone, which is still crazy to think about. Like, it doesn't even feel like real life, but it's just been so amazing. And just last night, my husband's last day of night shift was last night because of this business. And I'm like going to cry because I just can't even believe this is real. My husband got to quit his job. And sorry, I'm getting really emotional. My husband got to quit his job from night shift and follow his dreams. And because of this business, and because we were able to put money aside, because I am working and making some extra money, we have gotten to have him be able to quit his job, stay home every single night, have dinner with us every single night. And he gets to go do what he loves because of this business, y'all. This business has literally changed my life in so many ways. I'm getting chills talking about it. We've paid off 3 hospital bills, very large hospital bills. We've paid off so much debt. We only own our house now because of this business. And, he gets to do what he loves every single day, and I get to have him home with me every single night, me and Lane, and we don't have to miss any of those moments anymore. And I don't have to feel like a single mom because night shift, I don't know if anyone knows that, but night shift is really hard, especially on me and my son. So I haven't made that huge announcement yet because it's just the transition has just been crazy, but I just can't believe this is real life. And so that is my story. I don't want to talk too much longer because I want Brienne to tell her amazing story, but I just wanted to share that with you guys. So Brienne's up.
Hey, well, I didn't even know that had happened. So congratulations to you guys. That's really exciting. Okay, so my name's Brienne Burtness, and I am an ambassador diamond with our company. And I actually got started doing this 6 years ago, which sounds insane, honestly. I never thought that something that I didn't even know when I signed up if I was even gonna work it, would be something that I would turn into a career and that would literally change my family's life. I don't know if you guys know what paycheck to paycheck feels like, but it feels terrible. We didn't have anything extra. If the kids got sick, if we needed, if something broke around the house, like I know that if ever I needed something, like really needed something, it either went on like my Christmas list for my mom to help out with, or I would go get it on Black Friday. But like, bless my mom's heart, like she helped me buy like all of our kids' clothes and the things that we needed around the house because we just didn't have any extra. And that was a life that I had decided was normal. I had just accepted that as this was the way that it was going to be. At the time I was staying home with my daughter because I had been working retail. And I don't know if y'all have ever worked retail before, but it's like I was working 50 plus hours a week and I was basically paying for daycare and gas to get there. And it was horrible. My husband just got home. Hey babe, I'm on a call. Okay. But it was not something that was easy. And it was just on my heart to stay home. So all I needed was an extra $500 in our budget to make that work until my daughter went to kindergarten. And she was 18 months at the time that I started and my son was 4. So if you can imagine, like we were in the thick of it. Like I had kids everywhere and all over me and they wanted to be on the same cushion on the same couch that I was on and like live on my body. And I decided that I was going to give it a try. And honestly, I thought that they were going to pay me like $500 one time. And at that point I was like, okay, but I really wanted to spend $500. Like I wanted to go shopping and I wanted to know what it felt like to have $500 in my hand. I remember wanting to get my hair dyed out of something other than a box. But once I realized that they were going to pay me $500 again and again and again, I got so excited because I was like, okay, well, I could stay home with my daughter. And then when I realized that like, okay, I could make a little bit more than that, then it was like, oh my gosh, we could pay off a little bit of debt. Like we could put a little bit in a savings. And then we wanted to send my son to a preschool that was a little bit out of our price range. And I was like, oh my goodness. Like it was like the possibilities with this company, it was just endless. Like I tell people like, if you're excited to learn something new and you're determined, you're going to do amazing. Because not only is this business made for people who are busy, that is how I grew my business, was around our busy, crazy schedule. I started working it during nap times and after bedtime. And then it just has been something that we have done in the spare minutes of our life ever since. So, like today we have had an insane day. I mean, my kids are home from school. It's summertime. And I have managed to squeeze in my business and get things done all while spending the entire day with them. So it is something that there is nothing I love more than helping other people find the kind of freedom that we have found. Not only financially, like that's amazing. The health-wise, like I've actually lost like over 30 pounds this year by using our products. So I love just being able to help people get healthier and just spend more time together as a family because nobody wants to be at work all the time. And, I tell people, like normal wasn't working for us. Like a normal job where you commute and you drop your kids off at daycare and then you spend 40 to 50 hours a week there, that wasn't working for us. So when someone comes to me and it says something about this business not being normal, I'm like, thank God, because that was not working for us. But I grew my business to the top rank in our company after it took me just under 3 years of, dedication and working around our busy schedule. And it has literally changed our lives. We've paid off debt. We have traveled. It has, we get to live in a neighborhood where I get to watch my kids play outside and in a big yard. Like it just is something that I am so glad that God put this in our path because this is where we're meant to be. So if you are here and if someone has shared this call with you tonight, it's because they truly believe that you're going to be amazing at this too. So trust the timing of your life. If you are here, it is for a reason. If you haven't been able to stop thinking about something like this, it's for a reason. Okay, so to get you started, it's actually $99, and that's going to come with everything you need to launch your business. So you get a box of 4 wraps. You're going to get some marketing materials. You're going to get some samples of our defining gel. But what's cool about that is that's just a box that comes in the mail. You don't have to wait for that box to get there, because you're going to get all of our training. You're going to get us right from day one. And we are going to be there to hold your hand step by step, because y'all, you're going to have like a million questions, and that's okay. We love questions. The more questions you have, the better. But we want to make sure that you really have the opportunity to learn this business. So, we always tell people, like, encourage people, just show yourself some grace, give yourself some time to learn something new, because gosh, if you were to start a new job at a business with 4 walls, it would take you time to learn the ropes. So that's what we're here for. We are going to be here to train you, to give you all of our best tips and tricks for how you can either reach your health and wellness goals, help your friends reach their goals, and how you're going to start actually making money from home. So the other cool thing is our company just extended, we make money in a couple different ways. Let me first say that, because isn't that why we're here? Because we want to make some money. The first way is going to be through commissions. You're going to get a website. Your friends and family can go shop there. It makes things easy. You don't have to carry any inventory. Your friends are going to get on there. They're going to order something. It's going to get shipped right to their door. Okay, y'all, if I had to carry inventory and actually deliver things to people's houses, I never would have survived, because I'm way too much of a hot mess for that. So the idea that someone can go to my website, place an order, manage their accounts there, it's amazing. It makes life so easy. And you get a website and you get access to all of our apps that makes running it from your phone so much more convenient. So that is one way, is through commissions. The other way is going to be through bonuses. And our company, this is what I love so much, is they give you different, they just celebrate you for doing your job. You can earn weekly bonuses, which is amazing. I had $300 deposited into my account today, and you can earn those weekly. How many of you guys in the last 4 weeks have earned a weekly bonus? Yeah, guys, it's so nice. That money spends really nice at Target, is all I know. It's like, I get it on my It Works card, and that's my Target money. But it makes those expenses like dance lessons, or, if you have to get new shoes for baseball, or just the things that you need that are just kind of nickel and diming you all month long, those weekly bonuses, like groceries, just make it that much easier. But also we offer bigger bonuses. And right now, until the end of anybody you can get started this month, you have the ability to hit our Ruby rank, which is about $500 a month. And when you do that, the company's going to give you a $1,000 bonus if you do that in the month of July. I think I've been saying June, but it's definitely July. And $1,500. Guys, our CEO's name is Mark. And I always joke, I'm like, Mark's never going to put any money on the table that I'm not going to step up and take. Our family in the last 6 years has earned over $300,000 in bonuses. And that's crazy town. So here's the thing. These things will challenge you, but they're so worth it. It is going to be so rewarding. You will never say, I regret working really hard to bring home this really awesome thing for my family. So like I said, if you were invited here tonight, talk to the person who invited you about that, because we want to show you exactly what it takes to bring that home for your family this month. And we will be here every step of the way.
I want to add to what you said real quick.
Please.
So one of my other favorite ways a couple favorite things in this business is we do not have to carry inventory, y'all. We do not have to carry any inventory. And what's so cool about that is we are given a website, and it's already made for us. And all you do is you send your customers and distributors to your website. It Works does all the shipping. They do all the handling, everything. Like she said, you don't have to go to the post office, nothing. And then also, we don't have to meet any quotas. There's no penalty. I don't know if you've said this already, but my son was kissing me goodnight, so I don't know if you did stop me. But we don't have to meet any quotas, or there's no penalties if you don't sell a certain amount of stuff. I know that's a lot of people's worries when I talk to them about this business. And it's just so amazing that our company literally just doesn't want us to spend all of our money to join this company and all that stuff. They literally want to help us become debt free. And so it's just been incredible. So I just wanted to throw that out there. I don't know if you said that or not, but.
Hey, well, I just wanted to say really quick, though, if you're here and you haven't commented in the chat on who invited you or, just where you're from, go ahead and throw something in the chat. That way we know that you made it okay tonight.
Yes. And then also I wanted to say this too, because I forgot. I usually tell this in my story, but I forgot. I was someone who never even heard of this business before when I first started. And a lot of people think that they have to try the products before getting started in this business. And that is so not true, because you can try the products while you join this business and make some extra money for your family. Because I literally didn't even know what a wrap was or any products when I first joined. I was like, I'm just desperate and I need some money. So I know this can do this for me. And so what's so cool is that you can literally use these products, get healthier, and get paid all at the same time, which is incredible. So Kelly, do you want to talk about the one team, one mission?
So Brianne touched on it a little bit, but about our training. But I will say, when I joined this business, you guys, I was looking to make extra money, and that was really it. And I chose this business over any other because as a nurse, it was very important to me that the products be plant-based and all natural. And in this day and age, that there's a lot of things and a lot of products out there that are not natural and things that you don't want to put into your body. And so we, with research and science and the way that things evolve, and I'm getting nerdy because I'm a nurse and I do that, but you don't want to put things in your body that aren't good for it, okay? And so that was something that was so attractive to me in this business. But when I joined, I wanted to make extra money. I wasn't looking to make friends. I really didn't see the longevity of it. I didn't foresee myself being in this, 2.5 years later. And I remember thinking I'm not going to be like that rap girl. And I have completely fallen in love with this company and the people in it. I have made friends in this company that I cannot imagine my life without. I thought I had enough friends. I have great friends outside of this business, but there have been some amazing women, Courtney and Brianne included, that have come into my life and made such a difference in life, in business, in so many aspects. So I've really grown as a person, and that was something that I did not anticipate gaining out of this business. So Brianne mentioned, you get us. You guys are never alone in this, and that was something that I didn't think about that when I started. I wasn't worried really about having support, but you are literally trained to be successful just like we have been in this business by top, income earners and people that know what they're doing and know how to get to the top. So I will tell you that you are given the training that you need. All you have to do is jump in, be excited, and be coachable, and that's it. So does anyone have any questions? If anyone has questions that they want to throw in the chat really quick, we can address them. And if not, then I will let you guys go because I know you've already given us quite a bit of time tonight. So any questions at all? Don't be shy. You can throw them in the chat if you don't want to. Oh, I guess you can't unmute yourself. But yeah, you can throw them in the chat if you have any questions. All right.